Good morning and welcome to this live broadcast. I'm MJ Lifestylist, coming to you from my home and studio in Bournemouth in the UK. And we begin this morning by just saying that today we are here to provide motivation, inspiration and conversation for your day ahead. I'd like to welcome you here this morning on our first day of lockdown, part 2, lockdown 2.0 as people are calling it, and hope that in some way this interaction, this session, these sessions are going to bring you just a little bit of comfort, a little bit of enlightenment, and really help to smooth things over and make the time go a little bit faster in a good way. That is what I am hoping to achieve with these morning broadcasts. Good morning, Sire. How are you? It's your last day of being 49 today. You're entering into a new decade tomorrow, Sire. How do we feel? How do we feel? Good morning, good morning, good morning. Ruthier. Oh. Hello, Ruthier. Ruthie Roo. Ruthie Roo. Oh. Morning, 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 morning. Morning, Liz. So, I have got tissues at the ready because I keep sniffing and Liz told me that I shouldn't sniff. But tissues at the ready. But I would like to know, what 3 things are you grateful for today? So we're in a lockdown again and we're having to go through all the motions and it's not particularly fun for anyone. People have expressed their disapproval of having to be in a lockdown again. But you know what? Here we are. So I want to know how we're feeling, what's happening, what's going on in your life. Let's do a bit of sharing, guys. Let's do a bit of sharing and see where we go to. We're also going to pull some cards for today. And we are getting a bit better. I've got a backdrop up today, which is great. So that's working out. I am... Yes, I know, Ruth. I kind of worked it out. I wondered who Ruthie Roo F was, and I was like, that's like Ruth Frankers. But I like that name. I really like that name. So cool, cool, cool. Morning, Claire. And there's Ruth saying it's her on YouTube. Right. So let's pull a card for you guys. Let's pull a card. Why not share the 3 things you're grateful for? I'm just going to... Whenever we go through seasonal change, I get a little cold. So, excuse me, hot to cold or cold to hot. So it's usually now, and it's in sort of April, May time, I get the sniffles. The sniffles. Right, let's pick a card. Moonlight is our first card. How do we get this? There we go. There. Can you all read that? Can you all see that? Moonlight. Trying to figure out the best way to get these cards displayed. There we go. Moonlight comes about. It talks about doing our best thinking at night. It talks about being moon energy. It talks about being feminine energy. It's all of those things that make moonlight what it is. And they are just really indicators that some of our best thinking gets done at night. Also, there's lots of blue in the card. And blue for us is our throat chakra. So our throat chakra is all about creativity. Creativity and communication. Creativity and communication and how those things exhibit. So it's all about our expression. So expressing yourself at night is probably really, really good. Creatively, communicatively. So really think about things and maybe do some of those things at night when it's quieter, when you're able to think more clearly, when you've got less distraction around you. That is when it's best to tackle those kinds of things. So, Jenny Garrett, Morning, everyone. Grateful for beautiful nature around me, loving family, and a warm house. Yes. Ruth says, grateful for my little house and its coziness, being very productive already today, and that the lockdown won't be getting me down. Absolutely. The lockdown won't be getting me down. That should be our mantra. That should be our mantra. Speaking of lockdown, we have locked in our price. It's £25 now for a reading, treatment, or consultation. You can book them now. You can buy them as vouchers for people for Christmas presents, birthday presents, etc. And they will be honoured way into the new year. So £25 instead of £50 is an absolute bargain. It's 50% off. And I would like to be able to sell quite a few of those vouchers, guys, because, as you can imagine, my work is dependent on people coming here usually, but you can have readings and consultations via the internet. I do them. I do them for people all over the world, and it is something that's a little nice thing for someone to do while they're at home, really. So why not book a reading, treatment, or consultation with me? It's £25 instead of £50. You can find the details on my page, or just private message me and we'll sort it out. Simon says, not wonderful. Last 3 sleeps not too good. However, tomorrow I'm starting the rest of my life and I'm planning a few things. Today I'm grateful for whatever happens. My auntie who always gets my birthday wrong and tells me a day early every year. And lastly, I'm grateful for being wheeze-free after taking a double dose of my inhaler. Lol. I like that. I like that a lot, Sire. For those of you that aren't aware, Simon turns 50 tomorrow. It's his birthday tomorrow. And you better be rocking up here, Simon. You better be rocking up here for your birthday. Hey, Sue. How are you? Good morning, the gorgeous Sue Venus. How are you? So, lockdown, locked-in price of £25, and we're honouring that price until the 31st of December. So, between now and the 31st of December, you can buy vouchers for readings, treatments, or consultations with me at £25 instead of £50. So it's a real bargain. It's 50% off. How about that? Let's change the banner. Right. So what do you guys want to chat about today? What's up? What's happening? What's going on? Remember, guys, this is interactive, so I do need your input as well. I can't just sit staring at a screen and chatting at it all day. Well, I could, but it wouldn't be very productive if it wasn't something that you guys wanted to chat about. A lot of people have been talking about being more prepared for this lockdown because we kind of know what to expect. Morning, Jane. How are you? We kind of know what to expect. We kind of know what it means to be in lockdown, to be homebound as such. A lot of us have, an idea of that now and what we can achieve, what we can do during that time. And so I think a lot of people have kind of approached this differently because we have a knowledge of it now. And so it's not that we feel totally comfortable with it, but we don't feel nervous about it because we are aware that we can still shop. We are aware we can still get things. Although people have panic bought again. But there is an awareness of what you're able to do whilst in lockdown. And that's incredibly important because it gives people the power to understand, it gives people the power to choose, it gives people the power to discern. And all of these things are important when we are dealing with a lot of people that are panic-stricken, a lot of people that are just not coping. And so it's important to have a sense of normality in amongst all the chaos. And for a lot of us, that normality is derived from setting about a routine or setting about tasks. And those are more easily done when we approach them calmly, aren't they? So for me, I'm certainly tackling some projects that I have on board, projects that I really need to have on board. And those are keeping me focused and keeping me driven and keeping me sane. And so I'm doing a lot of cleaning is one thing. I'm doing a bit of a deep clean throughout the entire flat. I am also doing a lot of purging of items that we no longer need. I'm going to try and attempt to do the wallpapering in our new bedroom, the new bedroom is incredibly successful for various reasons. It's smaller, so there's less place to put rubbish. So it's smaller, but it has only the furniture that's needed. It's a bit like a hotel suite. We've only got minimal furniture in there. It's a lot smaller. It's more compact, and we have just really the essential pieces of furniture. And with that wallpapering, I think it'll just set it off quite nicely and make it very, very luxurious looking. Look, we can't afford luxury, but we can afford to aspire to luxury. And so we're going to be doing that. I'm going to be doing that wall. I'm going to be wallpapering that wall and seeing how that works out for us. So I will invite you along that little journey. So we're doing that. We're also doing, what else are we doing? We're making outfits, we're making costumes, we're planning shows. I'm writing a panto for our drag business. So there is a lot going on. And I have been warned by my husband to pace myself, because I tend to take on a project and then run at it at warp speed. So I have been told to just pace myself and do things slowly, and that's what I'm going to do over the next 4 weeks. But your help along the way, your joining me, is going to be phenomenal for me, because I rely on this tribe quite heavily to get me up in the morning. If I didn't have you guys to get up for in the morning, it would just be me and the dog, and so we could just lie in bed, especially in lockdown. So it's your fault I'm up in the morning, which is great, but I also enjoy seeing you guys, reading your comments, and interacting with all of you, and I do have a genuine interest in all of your well-being. Ruth says, glad we can meet in person. One person for doggy walk will be some sanity as live on my own. Question, how do you stop mental chatter in the head? Ruth, you don't, is the honest answer. But what you can do, Ruth, is you can, so the way it was explained to me was, because there's all this chatter going on in the head. Did you say negative? Mental chatter. Mental chatter. So it is going to exist. We're always going to be analyzing. We're always going to be checking in. We're always going to be doing all sorts of things. So what I was told, Ruth, is that you acknowledge it and then release it. What do I mean by that? I mean, if thoughts keep popping into your head, the easiest way to turn the volume down is to go, right, I acknowledge that you're there, but right now I'm not dealing with you. Right now I'm dealing with something else. So you're going to have to wait to the side. So you're going, yes, I know you're here, but I'm going to pack you over here. If we ignore it, it'll keep playing in the head. That's what I find. If you ignore the chatter, or if you try and ignore the chatter, it'll get louder and it'll play more on your mind, more in your head. If you acknowledge it and go, I know you're here, but right now I'm not dealing with you, I'm dealing with something else, you've kind of given it space, but you've also put it in its place. I hope that helps. Jacqueline says, grateful for sunshine today, job offer for December, and NHS dentist appointment. Oh, lucky you. I need to get to the NHS dentist. Yippee for bedroom tour makeover. What are your thoughts on this? A few days ago, I went through the crystal Bibles, hunting the most effective crystals for spiritual, psychic, channeling, etc. I had 5 of them, so I broke off a chip from each. I then ground them together into dust and then put the mixture into a vial, which I intend to wear / hold tonight. Owen, could you send me the pay link? Top. Well, I could send the pay link to you, Simon. If there's enough people that want to do the mediumship evening tonight, I'm more than happy to do it. My Thursday night is set aside for it. Liz has already asked about it as well. So is anybody else interested in our psychic evening tonight? Simon, from what you've said, all of it makes sense. All of it sounds fine. But I kind of get a funny, like a feeling when I think about taking crystal and breaking it and then grinding it down, because you've altered the makeup of it, if that makes any sense. I don't think there's a problem with what you've done. I don't think there's a problem with what you've done, but for me personally, the thought of breaking a chip off a crystal, part 1, and then grinding it all down together, part 2, just means that there's been a lot of interference in the biology of the crystal, how it's made, how it's constructed. That's my only sort of funny feeling about it is, I don't know that I would have done it, but for the end result, for what you're wanting to achieve out of it, it doesn't seem problematic at all. I just don't know that I would have perhaps done that. If that makes any sense at all, brilliant. If it doesn't, brilliant. Anne-Marie's here. Hey, Anne-Marie. Here's hoping you're well, and at least you're home for this lockdown. Morning, Neats. How are you? No routine for me today. A duvet day, music, reading, maybe a walk later. Taking it easy, hoping tomorrow I may be more productive. That's amazing, Jenny. Take time out for you. Have a break. Hey, Leon. How are you? Oh, my drag daughter. I'm hoping you are well this morning, Leon. Grateful for my amazing mince pies, the beautiful sunshine, and loving life. Amazing. Amazing, Jenny. Hope my back is feeling better. Who's back? My back's fine, Ruth. You mean Andrew's back? Andrew's going to the chiropractor again tonight. He's got another appointment. My mental chatter is really bad at the moment. I can sympathize. Yeah, really, guys, when it comes to mental chatter, and we all have it in some way, shape, or form, I would definitely make peace with it, sort of acknowledge it, acknowledge and release. Acknowledge and release. If you try and fight it, if you try and ignore it, it's going to get louder and more frequent. That's what I find to be a truth. That's what I find to be a truth. But if you acknowledge and release it, you don't give it space, then you kind of go, yes, I know you're there, but I'm not dealing with you right now. And it will lessen the chatter. It will make it less. It definitely will. Thanks. Still painful. Hello. Hello, my darling. No. Still painful. Managed to get a good night's sleep, so that helped. Good. Oh, you're back. What happened to your back, Jenny? Have I missed a chapter? Jenny Garrett, what happened to your back, darling? Yes, that does help. Thanks. That's how walking helps with filing cabinet of head. So you can do as you say. Yes. Going for a walk would definitely help as well. But each step along the way, whatever you're willing to deal with, deal with. Whatever you're not willing to deal with, you go, right, I acknowledge you, but I'm not ready to deal with you. I will deal with you later. And you park it. You park it. That's what you do. Okay? Oh, in for tonight if that's okay. That's amazing. Oh, and Anita. Okay, so we will do tonight, guys. We will do tonight. If there's already 4 or 5 of you, yeah. So if you're up for tonight, I will. So Ruth, Nita, Liz, Jane, are you up for tonight? Simon, let's do it. Understand what you mean? Huh? Always bury my broken crystals, give them back to me. Yes, I've heard of that, Jenny. So guys, if you have any crystals that are chipped or broken and you're no longer needing to use them, you can actually go and put them in your garden. You go and plant them under the ground in your garden. So you give them back to Mother Earth, and Mother Earth will actually repair them, believe it or not. Really, really good. Do I eat mince pies? Yes, I do. I didn't used to. And coming from South Africa, I wondered why the mince pies didn't have mince in them. But I've been here 11 years, so I like a mince pie. I do like them. Bella's not happy because she can't sit by me at the moment. Right. Claire says, difficult to make peace with it, with the things that are going on at work, although I try, but my mental position has dropped really low this week. Okay, Claire, I'm not talking about making peace with it. I'm talking about acknowledging it and then not giving it space. So recognizing it and then parking it, because you don't need to make peace with it. That's what I'm kind of saying. Think about it like that. See if that helps. Jane's in 2. Just remember where you put them, the buried crystals, I mean, not the mince pies. Well, the buried crystals, you don't have to remember where they are because you've given them back to the earth, so you can leave them there. They'll also then grid and protect your home. So if you put them like on the corners of your property, if you have a garden all the way around you, or even if you live in a block of flats and you put them in the corners of the block of flats, it's amazing how that crystal energy will protect your space as well, will look after your space. So there's lots of things you can do with crystals that have become broken. Simon, so today, once I've wound myself up after sleep issues, yes, tonight, I will wash up the enormous amount. Aid washing up clothes, finish setting up my electrical paranormal stuff, and the main hope is that I want to go into the loft and remove items that belting. Oh, I've just read further down, Simon. Belong to a previous occupant, if you know what I mean. Yes, Simon, I think that's a great idea. I think that's a really good idea. But you don't like baked fruit. I don't like, yeah. You know what it is, Neats? I don't like baked banana, baked apple, like apple pie. I can't do rhubarb pie. No, can't do. I don't know if I could probably do a berry, something berry-ish. I could do. But it's that mushy mushy banana. No. Hey, and stop checking on me and making me feel guilty. Neats is like the fruit police today. I was thinking I was Superwoman on Monday, lifted weight and pulled some. Okay. Should know by now this body's not capable of lifting weights. Right. Definitely rest. Jenny, definitely rest. Also try and stretch it out would help. A heat pack would help. I would say a chiropractor would help because Andrew's just started seeing a chiropractor and she was phenomenal 2 days ago. He's got to go and see her again today though. So it does cost money, but it is well worth it. Now, Simon, I love banana bread. It's like, what are those things called? Banana fritters I can't do. Like anything like that. Banana bread where it's baked into the bread and you don't have pieces of like mushy banana, that I can do. And I know it's mushy when it goes into the batter. Andrew makes me banana bread a lot when we have overripe bananas. And I eat that with thick butter and I make no apology for it. So banana bread I definitely do, and Andrew bakes that for me regularly. Good to get rid of junk over your head. I always feel it lies heavy. That's a very clever idea, Ruth, actually. That's a very clever concept. I never thought of it like that. Because you're getting things that are weighing down on you from above. So getting rid of stuff from the loft is a good idea. No matter whose it is, it's a good idea to lessen the load of stuff from the loft. Ruth says, deep heat cream did help my back big time. Amazing, 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 amazing. Forget exercise and weights. I crashed through the 14 stone mark and not happy. I don't know what you mean, Simon. Have you put on weight or have you lost weight? And also, what's a stone? You guys confused the living daylights out of me. We work in kgs in South Africa. I don't know what a stone is. I don't know how many kgs is in a stone. Someone tell me. Crashed through the 14 stone mark. I wanted to ask something now of all of you, and now I don't know what I was going to ask. I have no clue. I was going to ask you guys something. What was I going to ask? Oh, Simon's put on weight. Oh, Simon, says Ruth. Yep, doing most of that, thanks. Hubby back being treated at chiropractor, hoping I'm not picking up his pain. You see, I worry about that too, Jenny, because we're empathic, you and I, because I have back twinges and things, and I wonder whether that's not me taking Andrew's pain on board. So, Jenny, I totally agree with you there. Still have the massage table, by the way. Oh, good. I still want the massage table, by the way, but can't get anywhere near you. Might be the banana. Oh, she's a cheeky minx this morning. Cheeky minx. Definitely needing to get some milk for that cream. Saucer of milk to table 4 for the cat. Meow. Neats. I love it, really. So, guys, we all seem to be in fair spirits, although we're a bit battered and bruised. Fair spirits, and long may that continue. And I would hope that you guys choose to join me daily, Monday through Friday, from 10 till 10:30, and then on a Tuesday night, Thursday night, we've got sessions on Zoom. So Tuesdays are our development group, Thursdays are our mediumship evening, and tonight we're going to have a special evening because it's the eve of Simon's birthday. Yay! So what I do want to say to you guys is at the end of the month, the 27th, Friday the 27th, I am doing an evening of mediumship on Zoom. I'm trying to sell 100 tickets, guys, at £10 each. Now, I know that seems like a lot of money, but that's what I usually charge when I do evenings of mediumship out and about in the world, which can't happen at the moment. But it's all for a very, very good cause. My friends Ty and Roy have a little boy that they adopted, little dog that they adopted called Ollie. And Ollie has just had some cancer, and the vets have cut it out from the lump. They've cut it out, but he's undergoing chemotherapy. Now, this is costing thousands of pounds. I wouldn't like to say how many thousands, but thousands of pounds. And when it's an expense that you're not expecting, it can be incredibly daunting. Now, I know we're all living in very tight times at the moment, but to pay £10 to come along to an evening of mediumship, and to know that all that money is going to him, and I'd love to sell 100 tickets at £10 each, so that I can give them £1,000 towards Ollie's treatment. And I'm not taking a fee for it. I'm not doing any. I'm not taking any money from it at all. In fact, the money goes straight to him. So if you click on the event, it's on my page at the moment. If you click on the event, the link will take you to Ollie's GoFundMe page. And you can make a donation of £10 or more if you like, but in the message underneath, just put that it's for the evening of mediumship, and they're keeping a list of whoever has donated, and they are then going to let me know who has donated money, and we're going to send the link out for the evening to those people. But I would very, very much like to get to 100 sales of £10 each, or more, but £10 each. And £10 these days is nothing. You can buy bread and milk with it, maybe, if you're lucky. So I've set that for myself as a little goal, as a little task, and I'd really, really love if you guys could join me. Even if you aren't able to actually attend the evening itself, maybe give a £5 or a £2 donation, but like and share the event. If you like and share the event, it comes up in front of more people. And we haven't got, I'm not going to be promoting the event on social media, because that ends up costing money, and I don't want to take money away from the money that Ollie's going to get. But he's only a little baby, and he is, bless him, he's fighting for his life at the moment, and anything we can do to help would be great. So if you want to make a donation, go to the event on my page. The link will take you straight to Ollie's GoFundMe page. No money touches my hands. It doesn't go past me. It doesn't go through me. It goes straight to Ollie. But if you are going to make a donation and it is £10 or more, please then note in the note that you can put with the donation that you are wanting to attend the evening of mediumship on the 27th, Friday the 27th of November. I'm going to do it from 8 until 10 in the evening via Zoom. I can have up to 100 people on my Zoom because of the way I've purchased my package, and so I'm hoping to fill all 100 spaces, and that's going to take some effort to do, and I would love if you could assist me in doing that. Right. 1 stone is 6.3 kilograms. Thank you. I'm now educated. Anita's got the cats out. Anita's got her cats out. Bless you. Oh, how awful, poor baby. Yeah, and he's only a little one. Can I send you a piece of my work, which I will make especially? I'd love you to auction it live, and the money raised goes to the poorly pup. That would be stunning, sire. That would be stunning. I will tell Ty and Roy about it. Um, um, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Amazing. What a great idea, Simon. Amazing. Yes, Janice, he's just too cute. And Ty is a member of my development group, and I've known them, the couple, for 5 years. They're actually in the process of going through adoption. They are on the list to adopt a child, but they started about a year and a half ago. They thought they'd get a dog first, and try parenthood with the dog, which I know is not the same, guys, but there's responsibility, there's feeding, there's cleaning up, there's all sorts, and they've just moved into their new house, and then this bill is just astronomical. It's thousands of pounds. I shan't like to say because it's not my business to say, but they did tell me, and I straight away said, look, I'll do an evening of mediumship. Let's see what we can raise for him. And I do that because I want to. I do that because dogs don't have a voice. They can't speak up. They can't say how they're feeling. And if anything happened to our Bella, I would definitely be doing everything I could to help her out. So give it some thought, guys. If you just go to the event and share it, that's at least helping as well. I know not everybody, Simon, I know not everybody can afford to donate. I know not everybody is in a position to donate. I myself am not in a position to donate money, but I am going to donate my time. And just to let you guys know, last year when I was in an awful situation and had to make money urgently to go and look after my mom, or go and see my mom in South Africa, a lot of people donated a lot of money really quickly, and it was very overwhelming. And Ty, one of the pup's dads, said to me, we can't afford to help you with money, but on the day when you go to Heathrow, please do not do anything. I will fetch you at your home and I will deliver you to Heathrow. And he fetched me at home. There was a full bottle of bottled water in the car, little snacks. He'd made a whole little picnic for us, and he selflessly drove me to Heathrow and then drove back. He had no need to go to Heathrow. He had no business up in London. He literally was going to drive to be my companion on the trip, and selflessly drove me to and from Heathrow in order that I be able to get to see my mother. And that's how they helped me out when I needed help. And so I didn't hesitate. I spoke to Andrew and Bella, and we as a family decided that's what we can do, because that's a way we can make an impact for them. So I would really hope that you guys would share the event, that you guys would maybe donate if you could, and if it is £10 or more, you are able to then book your space for the evening of mediumship, which is a nice social evening on Friday the 27th. We're all going to be in lockdown anyway, so amazing. Right, guys, we've gone over time. Thank you for being here this morning. It's been lovely to chat to you all. I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup, and you're doing the best you can with the tools that you've got. So be gentle with yourselves and each other. Be blessed, and have a fantastic day further, whatever you decide to do. The weather looks okay, but we're all in lockdown. So be blessed.